Hey guys, it's Mike with Redneck Politics, where real American voices matter. Look guys, we got some breaking news this morning. I'm going to touch base on it lightly, and then I'll get in depth more because I do have feelings about this. We always had an issue with Iran. I mean, most of your baby boomers will know. You know, back in 1979, Jimmy Carter was Democratic president in the White House. It was at that time it was, you know, it was about regime change, which is no different than what it is now. But I don't know, a lot of you should remember the Iran hostages, you know, and this was a big thing because, you know, the reason why I mentioned Jimmy Carter is because the Iranians had a lot of Americans held hostage in 1979. And they refused to let them go. And this was during a regime change. And here in the United States, you know, we did not like the Iranians for doing this. We were appalled. We wanted justice. I remember the T-shirts at the time that were floating around, and most of you should remember Mickey. It was a white T-shirt with Mickey Mouse flipping the bird, saying, "Hey, Iran," and they ended up with bumper stickers. They ended up with magnets on the refrigerator. I mean, it was a strange time, but it was showing how, you know, we were against what the Iranians were doing by holding our American hostages. They finally ended up releasing them once Reagan came into power. And I can go on with that, you know, more as we go. The big thing is right now is Israel and the United States is now working in tandem, has attacked Iran. Now Iran is at the moment that I'm speaking now are retaliating on military bases, on Israel installations. So they are retaliating, and we knew that was a possibility that was going to come. Well, we knew it would come. I mean, guys, it wasn't even 2 months ago, a month ago, 3 months ago, where we went in with Israel and said, "Hey, guess what?" I mean, the president of the United States gets on the TV and tells America, "Hey, we have just knocked out their damn nuclear capability forever." What happened to that 4 months ago, 3 months ago? I thought y'all knocked all this shit out. You know, a lot of this has to do with Israel on his shoulder. You know, there's no doubt this regime here for 40, 50 years has caused some serious damage to the United States and places abroad where they've had different attacks and things like that have killed Americans. And no, this regime does not need to be there. But if you go in and you say, "I've knocked out their nuclear capability," which is what you were supposed to be doing, if that's the case, then what is the rush now? But then Witkoff gets on TV the other day and says, "Oh, in 3 or 4 days they're going to have capability of nuclear capability to have a weapon." Wait a minute, they keep talking double. Everything's double. So, but I wanted to tell y'all about it. It is going on. What the intention is going to be, I don't know. We do have a long history with Iran, I know that. I'm just tired of getting Americans killed and that we never get anything done. You know, if you're going to go over there and say, "Hey, this is all for the Iranian people who are rising up," and I'm going to tell you something. Compared to now, these younger generation, I don't think the Iranian generation is going to take it much longer anyway. They're the ones that's going to have to really be the ones to step up if they want regime change. Now, we may be able to help them, you know, do that. But to go in there and just do a little this and a little that and a little this, and then 15 years later, we're still in the same fucking place. We can't keep doing this, people. We can't. All right, guys, if y'all like this kind of content, you know, hit that alert bell, hit that like, and most of all, hit that subscribe, people, because I'm going to keep bringing you the facts. And we'll do a deeper dive on this as we go, as we can see what kind of happens. and we'll just go from there. So y'all hit that subscribe. Nothing but peace and love to all of you, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.